Alright, so now it's our next stage where we're making our commitments for the next 2 weeks. So who would like to share their commitments? And remember to continue if you didn't finish from our last 2 weeks, we have those to continue with.
So my commitment is going to be a PLC with Christy that we scheduled, walkthroughs with Jamie, which we've already scheduled on our calendars. We're gonna try to make that happen, or we are gonna make that happen. And then I'd love to do a 20th century PLC with you, Stephanie. And so that's kind of looking at seeing those conditions or what they're planning to implement. So that's gonna be my commitment, and I don't even know where that, I'm gonna say it's right here.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to continue walking through the classrooms that I had this past cycle, but I'm going to try to kind of pivot toward more student-centered conversations with the teachers and start to pull in some data types of language to our conversations. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet, but it's around some of those things that are actually hard to measure, like how much does a kid care in the room, and how do we actually determine that type of a thing.
So I am going to finish up the last 4 and get from my last time to make sure that I touch base with those teachers. But then with the teachers that I have connected with, I've started with next steps, but I need to follow up with all of them. And I also want to get into rooms and use the tool just to collect data around the collaboration piece that I see, and then have some reflective conversations with teachers about their use of new learning.
Perfect.
I think it's there. They've started.
My next steps, I'm gonna put a reminder on my coaching binder to help me remember to use those learner profile traits, and to kind of model embodying them and kind of model discussing how I'm intentionally using them. And then I'm also going to just engage with the learning cycles, building those conditions for learning. I'm going to follow up with geometry for those next steps, and then I'm going to try the tool with Kinder in her room this week.
I'm going to continue coaching with the teachers who are on my list for deepening around learner profile trait, the ones that I haven't gotten to in next steps yet, continuing that work. And then also using the tool around the learner profile trait, so testing our tool a little further and having coaching conversations with teachers around how is it going now that we've had a few coaching conversations and giving them some feedback.
Good. I think you're right here. We're testing the
Okay.
tools.